All right, and continuing on inspections, as the seller, sometimes it makes sense to do pre-inspections. First off, if you have a home with a crawl space, get a pest control company, a moisture termite company into your crawl space so you know what you got. I will tell you that in our area, termites are a problem, water damage is a problem, moisture is a problem, mold and mildew. These are all problems where we are. You absolutely want to know about them before you go on the market. If you don't, you're going to get an offer. Everything's great. You're going to think it's awesome. They're going to go under the house and come out and say, hey, this is going to be $10,000. I've seen it before where all of a sudden they go, holy cow, look at that. Wouldn't that be nice to know ahead of time? When you have the opportunity to get this fixed yourself, maybe you do the work, or maybe you contract somebody else. Maybe there is a different way that you can do it cheaper than having some other contractor do it as part of the deal. Because, oh, by the way, when it's part of the deal, it has to be done right now. Okay. So let's order it ahead of time, make sure we know what we got, and let's fix it before it's a problem. All right. The other thing we could do is we could do a pre-home inspection. We can have a home inspector come out. The seller would pay for it, and you would have him go through and tell you everything wrong with the house. 75-page report where he tells you every loose doorknob, leaky faucet, and everything else. He might give you a couple of tips and some things that, wow, you might be able to do those yourself and save yourself a lot of money. Or maybe you just leave them and you know that that's an issue. You disclose it. And it's just part of the repair process. You go, hey, I know this. So now I have something to give because I know I'm prepared to do that. Because if you do it all ahead of time, you know, the buyer still might ask for something. Well, now there's more for them. There's more on the list, right, that they could choose from. And maybe you can work out something that you think is pretty easy. And you could do it as part of the repair process. So point to that is if you choose to do a home inspection ahead of time, that can be of benefit to you. It's pretty rare that people do that. Most of the time they don't. I don't think it's absolutely necessary by any means, but it can be a peace of mind for some very particular sellers. All right. I will tell you that. Now, that said, again, put somebody in the crawl space. If you have a crawl space, send somebody in there. I give you a list of different companies I can tell you that I trust, and they will tell you everything's wrong and you can fix that at a time. That's what I think about pre-inspections before you list your home for sale.